Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, this is my response to HTD EDC's open tag, Show Me Your Jigged Bone. And got a lot of jig bone, but I just pulled out some of the ones that are my favorite. It's not going to be a long video. We'll just run through them and look at them and ooh, ah. And if you'd like to see more of these wonderful jig bone knives, go ahead and check out the video. All right, welcome back to the Fortified Castle. Hi to all my viewers. This is my response to HT EDC's Show Me Your Jigged Bone. And so without further ado, we'll take a look at some. This one right here is an Excelsior Knife Company jig bone, probably like 1800s, I figure. And man, it's just really pretty. Let's see if we can get in there. Look at that. This is original bone on this knife. Really cool, kind of aggressive. Would have loved to seen what that looked like when it was brand new and had all the ridges on it. This is a cattaraugus. It's an original bone. Early cattaraugus knife there. See right there. This is an early Robertson, 1910 to 1920, and it's original bone. Look at the character of that bone. Really cool. Look at that. Man, some really nice bone on that. This is a case, 1988, I think this is. I think it's really interesting. I think Case calls this peach tree jigging now, peach seed jigging, but I don't know that they did back in 1988, but this kind of precursor to those knives we see today. Pretty nice looking though, isn't it? This is a United Cutlery Colt and made in China, so this is Chinese. It's supposed to be bone stag, but it's impressive, and so it looks really good. I like it. I have a few in this type of bone stag. I think they did a good job on this. And this is a 1998 Shatton Morgan by Queen. And this is supposed to be bone stag too. And you can see it's genuine bone. You can see how they chose to do it compared to the Chinese. I like this too, though. Look at that. That's pretty cool. This is a post-war Robertson. Look at that jig bone, very aggressive worm groove. So you got your worm grooves in there, and then some really aggressive jigging on this. Just looks great. This is a Mazarine and only a couple years old, and the bone on this thing I think is exceptional for the date and time that it's produced. So I mean, this is only a couple years old, and they just did a fantastic job on that bone jigging. It really looks to me like it was hand done, but I don't know. What is this? I think this is a Robertson. You can see some pretty nice bone there. I don't think this is original bone for this Robertson. This is original bone for a Schrade Walden in peach seed, and I think this is one of the best peach seed jigged bones I've ever seen. Look at this other side. That's crazy for the age of this knife. It's pre-1973, this knife. Matter of fact, yeah, it's pre-1960. Wow, nice. This is a Utica Knife and Razor Company, and they were the precursors to Powell Cutlery Company. Look at the irregularity of this bone, how some's going up, some's going sideways, some's coming down. And this is original bone. This knife dates to like 1911. There's a nice worm groove right there. Look at that. This bone is just in fantastic shape for the age of it. Pretty cool. Here's a Parker Frost. This was made by Schrade, and really nice bone jigging here. Look at that. Really nice. Very unusual. Let's see. This is a IXL. Very aggressive. This is bone, black bone. Would have loved to seen this when it was new too. I think it was a lot bigger, deeper. English jigged bone. Nice. This is a Canton Cutlery. I believe this bone was replaced. Don't know when. But this knife was used after this bone was replaced, so I don't know. Really nice, nicely jigged bone. And I threw this in because this looks different than most of the cases jigging. You have these kind of that jig pattern of the peach seed jigging, but you have these long troughs where you have these long high points. And I just think it's a little different and looks good. Yeah, I like it. I like the pattern of jigging on there. It has some similarities, if you look at this bone right here and how you have the long channels and the high points. Maybe that's where Case got the idea. I don't know. Anyhow, some really cool bone jigging there for you, HT. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope all of you enjoyed it. And thanks for visiting my channel. Really appreciate all your support. Thanks again.